Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel where treasures are found in pockets, and history lives in your change. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most intriguing and sought-after coins from the United Kingdom, the 1981 50 new pence coin, with no mint mark, a coin that could turn out to be your golden ticket to riches. Now, this isn't just any coin, and this isn't just any story. The 1981 50 new pence is part of the legacy of British currency that represents a key moment in the UK's monetary evolution, and it holds a hidden power, the potential to be worth thousands of dollars if you own the right one. Let's unlock the story behind this coin and reveal why collectors around the world are ready to pay a fortune for it. In 1981, the Royal Mint was producing coins at a time when the British economy was going through significant shifts, and coinage was adapting to match. This 50p piece was crafted before the redesign of UK coin sizes in 1997, making it part of the larger and heavier 50p series, a feature that collectors absolutely love for its bold feel and historical authenticity. What makes this coin truly valuable and rare, though, is the absence of a mint mark combined with its limited mintage. While millions of 50p coins were made over the years, those from 1981 with no mint mark and in pristine condition are incredibly scarce. This is especially true for coins that were not circulated and remained untouched, sealed in collections or proof sets. Now let's talk money. Coins like this, if kept in mint condition, have sold for $2,000 to $5,000 in auctions, depending on demand and condition. Yes, you heard that right. A small coin once used for simple purchases is now being traded at prices that could rival a luxury vacation. Some collectors have even listed these coins for as much as $10,000, especially if they have flawless surfaces, deep mirror-like fields, and sharp strike details. The scarcity factor cannot be overstated. Many of these coins were either lost to circulation or simply not preserved properly. That's why owning one today in good condition is like having a piece of royal treasure in your hands. It's a direct link to a time when Queen Elizabeth II's portrait was prominently featured on every coin, and the Royal Mint was still producing the larger pre-1997 50p format, which is now considered vintage and elite among collectors. Why is this coin so valuable? It's the perfect combination of history, rarity, and demand. Coin collectors, or numismatists, place immense value on older coins that represent a turning point in currency design, and 1981 was part of the final era of the new pence inscription before it was replaced with just 50 pence. That change alone makes the 1981 version highly collectible. If you're lucky enough to own this coin, you should know that its value is not just symbolic, it's monetary and real. To maximize the value, make sure it's sealed, graded by a professional coin grading service, and preferably uncirculated. Graded coins with top ratings like MS, 65, or higher fetch higher prices, often in the thousands of dollars. Many sellers have found their fortune by simply checking their old collections, coin jars, and inherited coin sets. Some people have unknowingly held onto a 1981 50 new pence coin for decades, unaware of its growing value. That's why it's so important to inspect your coins carefully, especially if you notice it's from 1981 with no mint mark. That's your first clue. Now, where can you sell it? Serious collectors and auction houses around the world are always on the hunt for high-value UK coins. Platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Great Collections have listings where such coins have fetched incredible prices. Some private collectors are even willing to pay premium prices in direct sales. Sometimes even cash offers up to $8,000 or more, depending on the coin's grade. For those of you wondering whether to keep or sell, remember this: the market for rare coins is hot and getting hotter. With the value of precious collectibles increasing, now is the time to get your coin appraised and either seal it for future value or cash in now for big rewards. The choice is yours, but either way, you're holding a piece of treasure. The key takeaway here is that this 1981 50 new pence coin is not just valuable, it's a potential jackpot. Its historic origin, limited mintage, and perfect storm of collectability make it a must-have for every serious coin collector. Don't underestimate what you might have in your possession, because this little coin could be worth thousands of dollars. So, if you find this coin in your collection, don't let it go cheaply. Know its worth, protect it, and market it strategically to get the highest possible price. It's not just metal, it's money, it's history, it's legacy. Ladies and gentlemen, check your collections, your wallets, your drawers. The treasure might be in your hands right now. Don't miss the chance to turn a small piece of history into a massive payday. Next up, the 1978 UK 50 new pence coin with no mint mark. A coin that might be sitting silently in a drawer or jar, but could be worth a massive sum of money. This is not just another old coin. This is a piece of British heritage, a relic from a time when the UK's coinage was larger, heavier, and full of stories. The 1978 50 new pence represents the end of an era. This coin was part of the pre-decimalisation legacy, when coins carried the inscription new pence, a feature that disappeared in the following years, making these coins highly collectible and increasingly valuable. Now here's why the 1978 version is special. This coin was minted at a time when mintages were lower, and many of these coins were used in everyday transactions. Over time, most were lost, damaged, or melted, and very few remain in excellent condition. What makes this coin even more valuable is that it has no mint mark, a small detail that adds a big boost to its collector demand. The design of the coin is striking. The reverse shows the figure of Britannia, standing proud with a trident and shield, a symbol of British strength and resilience. The obverse bears the youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, a timeless image that has become iconic around the world. This combination of regal imagery and classic design makes the 1978 50p coin a standout for collectors globally. Let's talk about value. Right now, in today's market, a high-grade 1978 50 new pence coin with no mint mark can sell for $3,000 to $5,200, depending on its condition and the demand among collectors. Coins that are uncirculated or professionally graded with top-tier ratings like MS, 65, or higher are fetching the highest prices. And for rare, flawless examples, private collectors have been willing to pay as much as $2,000 to get their hands on this piece of British numismatic history. But here's the real kicker. The value of this coin is expected to increase over time. Why? Because the supply is shrinking and the demand is growing. As more collectors seek out these vintage coins, and as younger generations begin to appreciate the monetary and historical value of old currency, coins like the 1978 50p will only go up in price. If you're holding on to one of these coins, you might be wondering, should I sell it now or wait? The truth is, this coin is a long-term asset. While it already commands a respectable value today, experts believe that over the next 5 to 10 years, its value could climb as high as $7,000 to $9,000, especially for pristine specimens that are well preserved and certified. The historical context also adds to its value. The year 1978 was a pivotal time for UK coinage, as it marked the final phase before major changes to the currency design and sizing. After this period, the Royal Mint reduced the size of the 50p coin, making the larger pre-1997 versions much more desirable among collectors who favour the original format. What's fascinating is that many of these coins were exported or included in souvenir and proof sets, but few remain in circulation today. That scarcity, combined with their elegant design and royal history, makes the 1978 50p coin a hot target in auctions and among private buyers. If you plan to sell, make sure to get your coin graded and authenticated. Graded coins not only sell for higher prices, but also attract serious buyers willing to pay premium amounts, sometimes doubling or tripling the average market value. Listings on platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, and Great Collections show these coins fetching top dollar, and bidding wars often break out over coins in excellent condition. Now imagine this. You're sitting on a coin that once bought a snack or a bus ticket, but today it can fund a luxury holiday or pay off your bills. That's the power of coin collecting and the hidden wealth in old currency. The 1978 50 new pence coin is not just a coin. It's a valuable asset that could help you cash in on a piece of history. For those wondering if it's worth holding, the answer is yes. As long as you keep it sealed, protected, and untouched, you are sitting on a potential goldmine. With time, the value could rise significantly, especially as collectors worldwide compete for rare, historic coins like this one. And remember, not everyone has this coin. Its rarity, age, and condition make it a special item in any collection. If you own it, treasure it. If you find it, don't let it go cheaply. This could be the coin that changes your financial story. So, ladies and gentlemen, check your collections, your drawers, your coin jars. That 1978 50 new pence coin, with no mint mark, could be your ticket to thousands of dollars, either today or in the near future. The market is moving, and this coin is rising in value. Don't miss your chance to benefit from its incredible potential. Next up, the 1977 UK 50 new pence coin with no mint mark. If you have this coin in your possession, stay tuned, because what you hold could be worth a small fortune. This is not just another old coin, and it's definitely not ordinary change. The 1977 50p coin is from a special moment in British history, and its connection to that time is one of the biggest reasons why collectors worldwide are chasing it. The coin was minted in celebration of Queen Elizabeth II's Silver Jubilee, marking 25 years on the throne. That alone makes this coin historically significant, but its limited availability and aging rarity are what truly make it valuable today. Now imagine a coin minted to honor a queen's reign, a coin that carries royal prestige, and is now a high-demand collectible. The 1977 50 new pence was part of a limited release, created in an era when coins were still being struck in their larger, heavier format, which was later discontinued. This makes the coin not only rare by age, but desirable in design, especially for those who appreciate traditional British coinage. The reverse side of the coin features the figure of Britannia, representing strength and national pride. On the obverse, you'll find the classic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, in her youthful glory, a timeless image. But beyond its looks, it is the absence of a mint mark that adds an element of scarcity. Coins without mint marks are generally seen as standard circulation coins, but very few of these from 1977 exist in high quality today, especially in uncirculated or proof condition. Let's talk about how many people want this coin. Across the UK, Europe, and even in the United States, thousands of collectors actively search for 1977 50p coins in excellent condition. Online platforms see hundreds of searches per day, and auctions featuring this coin often attract fierce competition. In fact, many collectors actively contact sellers and private holders, offering top dollar prices to secure this Jubilee coin for their personal collections. So what is it worth today? As of now, the 1977 50 new pence coin, with no mint mark, can sell for $5,600 to $9,800, depending on condition. But that's just the average market price. Exceptional examples, such as those graded MS 65 or higher, have sold for as much as $11,500. And in rare cases, pristine proof versions, even without mint marks, have been valued at over $13,000. That's not pocket change. That's real money for a coin you might already own. And there's more. The value is not stagnant. It's not just about what it's worth today, but what it could be worth tomorrow. As interest in royal memorabilia grows, especially following recent royal events and increased demand for British historical items, experts predict the value of this coin could rise to $15,000 or more in the next few years. Coins like this, tied to a specific royal celebration, tend to become centerpieces in major collections, which further drives demand. The supply is shrinking as more coins disappear into private collections, never to be sold again. This scarcity is what fuels price growth. Every time a coin is sold, fewer remain available. And that's why collectors are willing to pay high prices now. They know that tomorrow, this coin could become even more expensive and harder to find. Now let's not forget the history. The year 1977 was marked by national pride, with events, parades, and celebrations across the UK. The Royal Mint issued coins to commemorate the Queen's 25-year reign, but not all coins were preserved. Many were used, worn down, or lost over time. That makes finding a well-preserved 1977 50p coin without a mint mark a true discovery, like finding buried treasure. This coin was not only built to commemorate a royal event, but also to serve as everyday currency. That dual purpose adds to its charm and value. It's both a historical artifact and a practical coin, a rare combination that excites collectors. And the fact that it was part of the original larger 50p format, which was discontinued in 1997, adds a layer of vintage appeal that cannot be replicated. If you own this coin, the next steps are crucial. Keep it safe. Consider having it graded by a professional service, because a higher grade can mean a higher price, sometimes double or triple. Coins that are sealed and authenticated often sell immediately, with collectors offering cash deals worth thousands of dollars for the right piece. Where can you sell it? The opportunities are endless. Online marketplaces, rare coin auctions, and private collectors groups are filled with buyers who are eager to pay premium prices for this coin. Some sellers have even received offers of $17,000 or more, simply by showcasing the coin's condition and historical value. So, ladies and gentlemen, the 1977 UK 50 new pence coin with no mint mark is not just a coin. It's a treasure, a collectible of royal significance, and a valuable asset. Its current value is high, its future value could be even higher, and the number of people looking to buy it is growing every day. This is your chance to turn history into wealth. Don't overlook this coin, because it could be your key to thousands of dollars. Whether you keep it for its rising value or sell it for a high price today, the 1977 50p coin is a collector's dream, and it might just be in your collection. Next up, the 1969 UK 50 new pence coin with no mint mark. This is not just any old coin. This is the very first year that the 50 new pence coin was introduced, marking a monumental shift in British currency history. And if you happen to own this coin, you could be holding a treasure that might be worth thousands of dollars. Let's begin with the fascinating story behind this iconic coin. In 1969, the United Kingdom was preparing for something huge: the decimalisation of its currency system. The British government was transitioning from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to the decimal system that we know today. As a preview of that change, the 50 new pence coin was released in 1969, making it the very first seven-sided coin of its kind in the UK. This was a coin designed for modern times, and its bold design caught attention instantly. Now, this coin was not just currency, it was a symbol of national change. The reverse side features Britannia, holding a trident and shield, a proud symbol of British strength. The obverse bears the youthful image of Queen Elizabeth II, marking an era of transition and progress. Its heptagonal shape made it unique, and it stood out in circulation. But what makes the 1969 version, with no mint mark, especially valuable today, is its status as the first edition and the condition in which it survives. Most of these coins were used in daily transactions, which means many of them were worn down or lost. That's why finding a 1969 50 new pence coin in excellent condition, especially one that has been preserved in a collection and not circulated, is extremely rare. And this rarity drives the demand and price sky high. So how valuable is it? In today's market, a well-preserved 1969 50p coin without a mint mark can sell for anywhere from $2,600 to $4,000, depending on its condition. But if your coin is in uncirculated or proof condition, and if it's been professionally graded and sealed, the value can soar up to $5,500 or more. There have even been auction sales where this coin fetched over $7,000, especially for pristine examples. Collectors around the world, especially those who focus on historic first-year coins, are constantly on the lookout for this specific piece. The fact that it's the first ever 50p coin gives it a legendary status in the world of numismatics. If you have one, you are holding a true collectible, one that will only increase in value over time as fewer high-quality examples remain available for purchase. Now, where can you buy or sell such a coin? For buyers, you can find it on platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, or specialized numismatic websites. Some coin dealers and auctions houses also list them, often at premium prices. For sellers, if you own this coin, your best move is to have it graded by a professional coin grading service. Graded coins command higher prices and attract more serious buyers. Once graded, you can list it on auction platforms or reach out directly to collectors groups, many of which are willing to pay cash prices above $7,800 for top condition examples. So should you keep it or sell it now? That's a key question. The value of this coin is already high, but experts believe that it will continue to climb as time passes. With the anniversary of decimalisation gaining more attention, and the growing popularity of vintage British coins, the 1969 50 new pence coin is poised to become even more desirable in the next few years. If you keep it, especially sealed and graded, it could be worth $9,000 to $12,000 in the near future. And remember, this coin is not just about money. It's about owning a piece of history, a symbol of a nation's transformation, and being part of something truly unique. There were millions minted, yes, but very few remain in mint condition, and those are the ones that command top dollar today. It's important to protect your investment. Keep the coin in a protective case, avoid handling it directly, and if you want to maximize its value, have it graded as soon as possible. A graded coin with a high rating not only sells faster, but can also bring in up to 5 times the price of an ungraded version. If you're searching for this coin, don't hesitate to invest now. As prices rise and availability shrinks, the cost to acquire this coin will only increase. Many investors are buying coins like this not just for collection, but also as long-term financial assets, knowing that their value can rival stocks, bonds, or gold. Ladies and gentlemen, the 1969 UK 50 new pence coin with no mint mark is a true gem, a collectible masterpiece, and a financial opportunity wrapped in history. Whether you're a collector, an investor, or just someone who stumbled upon this coin by chance, now is the time to recognize its immense value. Thank you for joining us today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more discoveries like this. Keep searching your collections, your wallets, your drawers, because sometimes hidden wealth is closer than you think. Let's continue this journey into rare coins, and maybe, just maybe, your next discovery will be worth thousands of dollars. Stay tuned and stay inspired.